Hey, hey, hey. What's good with it, man? Oh, this your boy, man. Fuck with your boy. You know I got that force time distance. You know what I'm saying? All I ask you is to like the video, share, subscribe. That's all you gotta do. Use your thumb. You can like the video or you can dislike it. Hell, even if you dislike it, I'm gonna get in the algorithm of the videos in the world of YouTube, you feel me? So, hit your boy up, man, with a positive or negative effect, you feel me? Leave me some comments, like me, let me know how you feel about the video. And you know, HBO, hit that PayPal and that Cash App up. Don't be shy. Please don't be. Man, I just got wind of what, you know what I'm saying, LBJ. He got his all-star team together. Kevin Durant got his together. But LeBron, man, he threw shots out to Utah's backcourt. It is what it is. Man, Utah just got punched in the mouth. They got punched in the mouth in the so-called bubble ass championship. But anyway, they got punched in the mouth by Denver. And yes, they had that emotional win over the Lakers this year. Who actually is a better team, fundamental wise. But can they get over the hump? And with LeBron saying what he said, and then you hear Chris Bouchard and Shannon Sharp. Oh my God, man, the cap is just so hard for LeBron now, man. It's just. Anyway, like this video, y'all. Share and subscribe. Let me do a little housekeeping. Right quick. Let me do a little housekeeping. Yes. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is used permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. But yeah, man, you know, Chris Bouchard and Shannon Sharp, they saying what they said. And you know the cap is hard for your boy. It is. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box, man. But we're gonna cook on what they talking about. I'm gonna chime in.
Chris Bouchard still with us. Chris, are you buying LeBron's explanation for why the two Utah stars were the last two picked here?
I'm definitely buying it. Look, we know who LeBron's biggest idol was, who his inspiration was when he was coming up. It was Michael Jordan. So you know LeBron had no use for the Utah Jazz when he was coming up. So I definitely buy that. You can see KD bought it as well. But Skip, you mentioned LeBron earlier playing mind games. And this is where I think the mind games came in. He's hearing, like the rest of us, all about the Utah Jazz. Oh, they got the best record in the league. They're a contender. They move the ball so well.
Oh, man. Look, Chris, man. Chris. He make it sound so good for ESPN, don't he? He's a LeBron fan. Sometimes he try to go against the grain, well, but he's a LeBron fan.
They make the extra pass. The analytics writers love him. They're an analytic guy's dream. He's hearing all of that. And I think he wanted to send them a message. Man, we don't believe in y'all. This is about basketball at the end of the day.
And they're looking at that experience of being at Laker fans. Do not let that bubble fool you. Niggas was ready to check out. They was ready to go home. I don't know why the hell they even played any motherfucking way. You know, my brother got killed in Minnesota, and you know, somebody had a chance to shut everything down, but no, I get a call from Barack and keep everything going. No, man, no. But anyway, I digress. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna let this continue. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to go on my little rant, y'all. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Hey, this is about what you're gonna do on the court. Mano a mano. You can take all that analytic stuff. We don't believe y'all got hoopers. And I think he's planting a seed.
If that's the case, man, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, lose to a fundamental team. Do you see what the Spurs did to the Lakers? Do you remember what the Spurs did to the Lakers? And y'all just won a championship in the bubble. That championship, you know, that which nobody ain't really, you know. But the real deal this year is them New Jersey Nets. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But anyway, let this continue.
So if they meet the Jazz in the playoffs, putting some doubt in their minds. You know, and Rudy Gobert, I think, can be made to doubt himself. All right, so I think that's what LeBron was doing, planting a seed in there. We know how much impact and influence LeBron has in the league. Guys look up to him. They listen to what he says. So I do think he was playing mind games with the Jazz, especially when he said, toward the end of the draft, he was like, you know what? I need some size. I think everybody on the planet thought he was going to take Rudy Gobert at that point. And he goes, give me Domantas Sabonis, who was a late addition to the All-Star team.
Yes, that's Rudy. I mean, I seen Zion just move you out the way a couple of times. And they said motherfuckers had their way with you. Rudy, you just got to turn it up, man. I know you're not that, weight-wise, you're not that big. But, man, you have to be an enforcer. You got to hit motherfuckers when they don't see you coming.
I mean, that just added insult to injury. So it was bad. So I think this is a mind game LeBron was playing. And I will say this, guys. I'm not surprised about Gobert. I mentioned earlier, he's not going to do anything in an up-and-down, three-point shooting all-star game. But Donovan Mitchell, that was some disrespect that I didn't see coming. And I'm shocked that he went so...
And, you know, I believe, you know, these players are getting these all-star, they voting for these, you know, picking the players. If it went down to the coaches, they'll make the game a little bit, they'll orchestrate their own game out there and see what they can get out there. Because, man, I don't like it. I want to see some competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers go on a break. Motherfuckers, they standing back. Then you do your little trick dunk going down the line. No, man, I want to see a game. I want to see a game. It's bullshit, man.
So, Loas, I mentioned guys that went before PG-13. Zach LaVine before Donovan Mitchell. And I know Zach can play. And Julius Randolph.
Yes, Julius been balling, man. I mean, listen here. He was balling with the Lakers. Slick getting low number triple doubles. Dude was balling. He balled at the Pelicans. Now that he got the bright lights on him, now y'all, he's a baller. Julius been balling, man. Just now he is. I know he glad he didn't want to go play with LeBron.
Randall can play and all this stuff, but before Donovan Mitchell, who's leading his team to the best record in the league, major disrespect for the Utah Jazz.
Now, I give you that, Chris. Yes, it is. There's a lot of disrespect. A lot of disrespect. But guess what? the Utah Jazz gonna have to answer that motherfucking call. Don't ignore now, motherfuckers. Y'all gotta answer the call.
And I think LeBron was giving them a little something to think about when they meet in May or June.
Look, he's right. Nobody played with Utah growing up. It's like now, when they play these bad games, who they playing with? They playing with Lamar Jackson. They grab Lamar Jackson. He might not be the best, but when the Michael Vick experience, everybody played with the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons were not winning Super Bowls, but they had the more electrifying players. Everybody has always looked at the Utah. Yes, they won, but they were very boring. They pick and roll you to death, kind of like what they do now.
Listen, y'all keep on forgetting. Much as I hated this motherfucker. But motherfuckers had to go through Jordan and them damn Bulls, man. Nah, yes, to me, they got some phantom ass calls. They did. But you had to play through that shit. They played through bullshit. But they used to get a whole bunch of and ones and some one-uppers. You feel me? Now that's just me. I'm a Knicks fan, yes, but I used to watch them motherfuckers. But they had to go through Mike, man. You keep on forgetting that. You put Utah Jazz against these teams right now, they'll whoop the shit out of them. The old school Utah Jazz, they'll whoop the shit out of them. All day. Hands down. If they can put out Kobe and Shaq, they might not have the coach, but they put out Kobe and Shaq. I want to say 2 years in a row. Was it 2 years? Yeah, 2 years in a row. So with that being said, Utah, y'all had better answer that bullshit Bron them talking about. I'm going to leave a link in the description box for this, man. Y'all peep out that content that they talking about on ESPN. And let me know what you think. Peace and ball of hat grease. Paper out.